Back here in Maine, there is a legislative push to strengthen anti-SLAPP laws. A SLAPP suit, or a strategic lawsuit against public participation, is filed by an individual or an entity solely to prevent critics from making negative public statements by dragging them through the costly legal process, even if it is unlikely that the case is strong enough to go before a judge. Now, you may know that the state actually has an anti-SLAPP law in place that specifically protects certain statements as long as they are made in or about a government proceeding. Since the public has the right to that information, whoever released the statement would be protected. SLAPP lawsuits themselves often become debated for reasons involving free speech, and some Maine state legislators say the language in place is still too weak and it is unclear what statements and organizations are protected and what aren't. Our Donovan Lynch takes a look at a new effort in Augusta to try to untangle this complicated free speech issue.
At 15 years old, Samson Cornane might seem a bit young to stir up legal trouble.
My whole goal is to speak out and inform the public on what's going on.
But after starting an online petition criticizing patient care at Bangor's Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center, the hospital threatened to sue Samson's mother, a former employee, for defamation.
That's actually against what the First Amendment is for, because the First Amendment gives you your rights to say what you want and speak what you believe.
Samson, who says the petition is completely accurate, is accusing Northern Light of initiating a SLAPP case, or strategic lawsuit against public participation. It's a legal tactic used to prevent people from speaking out on an issue by filing a lawsuit against them that, as unwinnable as it may be, comes with hefty legal fees, putting a high price on criticism. A spokesperson for Northern Light says claims in Samson's petition are factually unsupported and therefore wouldn't fit this definition.
People can really be shut up or shut down even when they have something legitimate to say.
Democratic Senator Mike Tipping is leading the push to strengthen anti-SLAPP laws in Maine, which right now can only help you avoid being sued if your speech is made in a government proceeding, like in testimony before the legislature. A bill he's proposing would protect speech made in other public places from SLAPP suits.
What we want to see is a mechanism where bogus lawsuits can be thrown out earlier.
To Tipping, ending these suits means creating a more open environment to criticize companies and individuals. But some, like Robert Close, worry about the scope of the bill.
But you have to be very delicate and careful when you're nibbling at the First Amendment around the edges.
Senator Tipping's anti-SLAPP proposal will come before lawmakers at a work session this coming Wednesday. In Augusta, Donovan Lynch, News Center, Maine.